Hello there everyone, this is Mark3 and welcome back to Mashinky, the Metropolis project. This will also be the last video before Third Age hits, so yeah, that's going to be interesting to see what kind of things that adds. Hopefully it adds some vertical density to the towns, because that might be an issue for Metropolis project, to be quite honest. Yes indeed. But that said, this game is still gorgeous, and I do keep finding little spots like this in my railway network just for my little intro screens, you know? Where I say hello, welcome to this, and then we've got something happening with trains in the background. This is, of course, the junction I was just working at the end of the last episode, where I was starting to connect passenger lines. And that is all done now. It's all hooked up, it's all connected in this general direction. Just getting out here to these towns and all that jazz. So, as you can see, we've got this entire source of population going in to feed the cattle pens of our test location. The testing labs. I don't know. I'm still thinking of these kinds of like livestock, because technically that's what I'm doing, treating them like livestock. So yeah, here we are in Blackburn. We're at 115 population right now. And there's, as you can see, plenty of trains just coming in and pushing more and more and more in there, just trying to force it to grow bigger and better and bolder than ever before. Which is why I say vertical growth would be a useful thing if that comes out in Third Age, but I don't know what era Third Age is. I think it's early diesel. Let's check. Steam Age 2, enter early diesel age. So yes, early diesel age. I think there was some vertical growth there, at least, so we should be able to get some bigger town buildings. More population density. Huzzah. Though, mind you, I'm not exactly short on money. However, the theme of this episode, since I've been waffling on, is actually related to this tangentially, which is I'm going to be working down here this time, in this barren area. Because, well, my coal reserves are slowly dwindling. I currently have too many trains for my current coal intake, and I have arbitrarily decided that Blackburn is up here in the north. So this entire episode will be developing Southwest Industrial. So I'm going to take this zone and I'm going to turn it into an actually decent industrial sector to help provide coal to, you know, keep everything moving, basically. And I've also got this section here, which is feeding into that. I don't know if I'll count this or not, but I can also work in... There's a bunch of decent little towns and villages and things down here, actually. Yeah, I could probably work that in as well, but the primary goal of this one is just to get this industrial sector rolling. There's a whole bunch of steelworks too. I don't know. Okay. Let's actually get working then. Right, the primary goal is, of course, coal. We need coal, like as much coal as possible, but while we're at it, we might as well build a proper industry network down here and actually, you know, get this entire sector working properly and also future-proof it against any future quests that might decide to randomly pop up, since that's what I do, which means I need to connect every industry to every resource type, unfortunately. And pray for the best, I think, is probably the best way to put it. Jeez. Yeah, pray for the best. Anyway, let's get started. We'll start off with Station 38, which will be this one. Signal box it, so we can get it expanding straight away. And this is going to be our primary coal intake. Yes, indeed. And it'll be connected straight to these three coal sources down here. Yes, indeed. There's one actually really close by. That's going to be fast. How many stations do I actually need? That's the question here. Let's try a treble track. And then this is the way out. This is the way in. And yes, it's still flashing at me that stations are full. There's no way to stop it doing that. Give it a couple of extra spare spaces. I can extend it to a 5-track if I need to. Don't think I will, though. And wait. Oh, wait, that's a foundry. Oh, doy. Don't mind me. Me am idiot sometimes. Quite bluntly. There we go. Don't actually want to build at you. You're a... for in a moment of confusion, I thought that you were actually a toolworks, but you're not. This is the toolworks down here. So, yeah, same deal. Build. And I want the signal box. This time I am actually building at the right place rather than the wrong one, which is always helpful, supposedly. And then connect you together like that. Straight in. Okay. And that's actually a village there, so I'm going to skip that and just go this way instead. Which of course means I need to get into this section here. And just use Byzantine power, as per usual, just bulldoze everything that gets in my way. So it's going to be like that. Yep, that's the... Actually, that's the intake route. Oops. I guess it's okay. Which means that this will be the outtake side of it. And of course, I know this is many signals, but I'm making sure they can get as far out as they can before they start to clog up. So they move as far as they can if there's a train in the way. Let's leave, again, room for 2. And we want to avoid a lift on here when the trains are accelerating, so just curve it back. And there we go. Okay. We have got our delivery station. Trains will be accelerating out here, so we need a lot of signals, and then we get to the main track. Okay, we have a target point, station 39. This is where I'll be delivering all my coal to, so I need to actually gear this guy up with heating plant and production storage, which are the 2 essentials for coal. Then we've got furniture workshop and farm tools, of course, which work for wood and steel. We are going to be channeling. We're going to be channeling those this way as well, because, you know, as I said, I'm going to work on all of it. So there we go. Expand the toolworks. But first things first, we need to get these things, and we need a minimum of 2 tracks per thing. Why 2 tracks? Because of that upgrade on the coal mines, which allows them to accept timber, which acts as a multiplier for their production. We've got to be aware of that and work on it. Though, that said, I still think the fact it spams you with those messages is kind of a problem. If there was an order which allowed us to do something about that, like unload here and then move on, and if the station is full, don't spam us with messages. That would be great. However, I think it's much too late to try and get things into 3rd Age, because that's already here. Well, 2 days away as of time of recording. 2 days, 3 days, something like that. But yeah. Also, I don't think that the developer knows that I even exist, so... I may come up with little signals and things, I may know this particular genre quite well, but... Me? Be important? Catch developers' attention? No. No, 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 you're barking up the wrong tree there, mate. No, no, no. I'm not important at all. Anyway, let's see. Okay. Let us raise that, actually, to create the overpass section. Then I'll actually run the primary track along here. Like that. Yep. And then the link will be in this area here. Yep, just a sharp curve, seeing as engines don't like it when they have to turn, because they lose so much speed in the corners. Hopefully something will appear in the Industrial Age that actually mitigates that, like an advanced type of track that doesn't do that. But it's still something you have to be aware of at this point. And I need to lift that there to get this track onto course. There we go. And then this one can link quite happily to there. Perfect. Alright. I do believe we've got us a station. Excellent. However, we also need a depot section down here. So, of course, we've got to do that. Which means that. Which is lift, lift, and drop to get the appropriate tracking in place. No, like that. Yes, thank you. That's where it needs to go. Okay. Right. Sorted. Almost. And then I can actually get my first trains rolling on Southwest Industrial. And they're going to be coal trains, of course, because, you know, coal. We need coal. They're also going to be expensive girder bridges, which are still bugged. Hopefully that's also been fixed. And we get the depot, which will go into right there. Expand said depot to allow all engines currently available. Kind of looking forward to see what engines will be available in the update, but we're going to have to wait and see on that. As I said, that's going to be in place as of next time. That one. That one, and then straight up there. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's one of those. There we go. It's one of those odd little reversed ones that we get sometimes. And then that connects straight into there. Perfect. Okay. First track section complete. We can actually get a train out here now. And of course, it's going to be GS2. With a single, where is it? A Talbot and then fax to build up the rest of the train length. Because that is the absolute maximum we can pack into a single train with the current wagons. Though with the next stage coming, it might be a case where we get access to more wagons as well. I have no idea. Also, we need to expand this coal mine now that that's going on. Let's see, coal storage, maintenance shed. There's the timber access there. Second head frame, so there we go. That already gives it a massive boost, but part of it that is requiring a source of timber, which we don't yet have. Yes, go my little pretty. Bring me coal, bring me resources. Yes. Okay, right, now that we're here, let's actually go ahead and get the next section of track out, which will be this. Heading for that coal mine. So this of course means that we need to get a section of track going that way as well. Which is going to be a lift, drop, lift, drop that. So once again, bully nature into doing my bidding. Oh yes, because that is exactly what you're meant to do with nature. Nature, do what I tell you and nothing else. Oh, it's a bit too close. Right, okay, I need to bag it off slightly. Nature, you may have defeated me, but I will return triumphant. Mark my words. Yes, I'm trying to tell nature off. Don't judge me. I'm a property developer. Yes. I develop railways. Nature doesn't hold sway over me. No. Nature does my bidding. I am the power here. I don't know where this is coming from, by the way. It's just like, if I'm going to go nuts, roll with it. Wait, go nuts? What am I smoking? I have no idea. Okay. So this is connecting straight up here. And then this one will go straight around. Like that. And we've already got our second coal mine. There we go, just packing all the upgrades. That one's now available. And, of course, we'll grab the GS2 with, again, the same configuration of cars. Talbots, followed by fax. Perfect. Okay, we have now got 2 coal sources hooked in. Though, admittedly, one of them still doesn't have signals on. I'm going to correct that. Give me a second. Put that one there, and then that's the intake bits. Then that can go to there. And oh, are you actually running? No, you're still half loaded. That one probably only needs 1 car, but of course the problem is we need to get timber supplies out there as well. And I can't actually use. I tried this before. I can't actually use forcing a train to unload timber at the other end as a way to do it. I think I have to do it like I could grab timber from a centralized unloading point if it was not the station where it actually, you know, requires the resource, because trains can't pick up a resource from a station where it's required, which is kind of sucky, but you know, again, makes sense, but you can't actually do complex resource relays. So it does need some work in this regard. Okay, so if we connect that straight to there. Okay, so it needs a bit more access. Flatten this, no doubt, beautiful hillscape to make way for iron and steel and steam and timber and all the delicious industrial things. Whoops, I messed up that. There we go. Almost there. We've almost got the key parts of this section operational. Okay. There we go. Right. We have got all this. We've got coal. We have got the coal goal of Southwest Industrial. We just need to get a train on that. And that should actually just about do it. However, there is still all the other industries down here, which we really should do something about. There we go. We really should do something about these other industries, and there's also the fact that we need to do something about the rest of this stuff too. Full load and drop in there. Okay. Check. Yep. That'll do. I did tell you to start, didn't I? No, I didn't. Go! Do things! Thank you. And there we go, we've actually got the coal lines in. Excellent. Only took us like 20 minutes. That's the problem with this game, it takes so much longer to do just even a simple thing like this. Okay, right. We do, however, as I said, need timber. So, timber source is going to have to be down here. That's the nearest timber supply, I think. Yes, it is. Timber. We need to get down here. Shiver my timbers. Yes. And we need actually, there's an option, isn't there, to restrict loading of things? Yeah, here we go. Accepts produces, so we can tell it not to accept things. We can use one station for intake and one for outtake, if we are so inclined. And I am actually so inclined, believe it or not. Okay, so which one's the... That's the... this is going to be the output one. Like, a single station. You don't accept logs. You don't accept the input, which is those. This is the first time I've messed around with this, by the way. Just so you know. Extend. I don't think I can extend you, actually, can I? Because you're so close to that. Yep, too close to the station. Okay. Let's push you forward then. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, I extend you with a single block. So this will be my outtake one, which is why it's going to be pushed up here. Then there'll be a single stop, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need an 8-length siding like that to accept a single train waiting for it. And then that will merge together with this. So yeah, that will accept a train waiting for it. And then this side will be the wood intake one. So again, stations, but this will be a double track. If need be, I can add another track on the other side of the signal box, because it actually makes some interesting looking stations if you do that. If you have the tracks on the outside and then all the supporting structures on the inside. But that's not the objective here. So there we go. I can always do that later. But to achieve the quote-unquote objective of this particular episode, I need to max out coal production, which actually means I need to connect to the forests in the area as well, because forests are a source of coal. Shocking, I know. But yeah, it's true. Look, forests do produce coal. So I do need to get connected to those as well. And I will consider that a success if I manage to do that by the end of this episode, which is like 8 minutes. No rush at all then. Might need 2 tracks, because that's a forest. There's another forest over there. Right. And then this place is going to be taken care of refining timber. Oh, I've not actually left room for I've not left room for that, have I? Oh wait, I can actually extend it this way with a drying storage. If I demolish that, then I can put the employee quarters there and get a... Wait, that's not right. What happened to the... Oh no. That's the storage. That's what I can't build, so I need to put that there. Yes. Then I'd have to put the toy shop in, wouldn't I? This is somewhat messed up, isn't it? I didn't even leave enough room to max out production of timber. Oh, I'm such a bad builder. Such a bad builder. I'm going to have to demolish tracks and stations and things. Ah! Okay, there we go. Even that's not enough. I need to push that back even further. Because I need that foregrid there. There we go. Okay. Nope. Yeah, the moment there's pressure, I stop building things properly. It's how I roll. Quick, if you want to sabotage the competition, put him under pressure. He can't build straight. Yeah, I think that about sums it up, doesn't it? Put that there. Okay. What? There is no space for that. What are you on about? I did put that there. Yeah, it did. It's not build it, though. Huh. Strange. Okay. Oh, we've got a train stopped. Why are you stopped? Where? Why are you... What did... Oh. Oops. There we go. Fixed. Go on. You're fine. Go. That's exactly the kind of thing I would do, wouldn't it? Okay. Right. Now we need to get this track out of here. And we need to hook into this track here. It's actually really simple to do it if you do it like this. Because I can just pull this entire track, like, down here. Around that station. And just, yeah. Just run it down like this. The entire thing can just double up quite easily. There we go, plenty of space for that station access, and it's already connected straight down into this station down here. Well, these two stations actually. So I'm getting something tickling in my throat. That needs to click there, yes. Oh, excuse me. One moment, just need a drinky. A little drinky. I don't know what I'm choking on, but it's probably part of this whole sickness thing I've got going on these days. Okay. So, separate that way, please. Oh, darn it, it's another one of those awkward ones. Yes, there. Come on, I almost made it through this without choking to death. This is the problem if, yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just slowly expiring in the background. Okay, no, that way. Thank you. Damn it. Video quality, ladies and gentlemen. Total audio quality. Yeah. So it's something that gets in the way and it's like, no, that way. I still think this thing needs the Transport Tycoon, well, Open TTD's like set and placement and then drag it system for signals. That would be a great addition. Okay, come on. Almost there. Almost there. You can survive this. Come on. Why am I so worried about surviving this? Damn it. Okay. Right. We got that. We don't have the links to allow the trains to turn around and get into the other places, though. We can do, though. Okay, that'll allow access to that one. Very messily, but it will allow the trains to take that routing. So get to that, can get to that. Can't get to that one, actually. I could if that was a whole loop, but it's not. Damn it. Damn it. Iron Mark 3, stop joking to death, pretty please. It is undignified. Very much so. Okay, let's just whack in a quick bridge down here. Then it's going to have to be 3 length. Yeah, like that. Okay. Money's no object, so you know. And then loop it around into there. Yep, this is totally a very nice and neat way to do this. Not rushed at all. Oh. I've not even connected to that forest up there yet. Well, actually, that's an easy connection, that forest. This is the slightly more challenging one, though, this forest. I need to collect it into that. And like that, yes. And this will do it. We're going to slightly overrun again. I've noticed that Mashinky Metropolis project videos always seem to overrun slightly. Kind of strange that, but I'm always trying to do something in particular, I think. And then I fail to do so. So it's like, oh, well, I'll just play a few more minutes. Yes, that's the way to sort this out. Oh, jeez. I really need to stop, unfortunately. Okay, right. That's connect. No, I actually wanted that. Come on. That one. Thank you. There we go. We actually have a connection here for this stone bridge. Sorry, this thing here. We'll also build that in there just as an easy little bypass kind of thing, which will allow trains to get past if they're coming in from the direction of the depot. But that's all it will do. It'll let trains get through there if they're coming in from the depot. Okay, that's all set. That's all set and signed. That's all set and signed. We can, as I said, we can quickly get to that one, but that one is like a bit messed up. So, okay, we're going to get our first train in. It's going to be a lumber carrier. 10.8. Okay, your orders are to go to here, load, and then go to here. Let's keep on queuing up orders. Oh. Come back and load again. Then go to here. Then come back and load one last time. Okay, that's okay for limiting. And then you'll go to here. So this train will be responsible for keeping these three supplied with lumber. And yes, I know I've not got the bypass rigged up for this one yet. I'm not even going to do that. I could just do it really simply, couldn't I? Like that. Straight over. Yep, that works. Okay. And then that can just easily connect straight back into that. So there we go, we've got another loop in. Yes, I know, I've got an extra signal in there. Ugh. Also, you're the wrong way. That way, thank you. Jeez. So that'll get some lumber flowing around, except it won't work properly yet because, of course, we don't have everything else that we need, which is going to be another coal train. Which goes to here, full load, goes to here. Yeah, so there's nothing being produced here right now, but once I upgrade the forest, that's going to actually produce a little bit of coal, like only a +1 rating. But if I park a train there, then I don't have to pay the train's maintenance and upkeep, so it'll just wait for a full load. So that's why it's if you can afford it, it's good to have a massive train waiting. Why are you going that way? Have I messed up my signalling? I must have. Anyway, I need to get a log train in. There we go. Okay, signaling allows you to go this way. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, ah, here we go. And then this one will be doing lumber delivery between those 2 points. Okay. Oh, I need to stop. Right, we need the charcoal kiln, which is what allows us to make coal. Or whatever it is. I think it's coal. I should check actually. What is it? It produces charcoal kiln. I don't know. Whatever it is that gets turned into usable coal. Okay, that train's been stopped for a while. So those 2 trains have been stopped for a while, but it's actually fixed now. But yeah. We haven't connected to that last one, but I really need to stop. So, we almost succeeded. We've got a train set up to start supplying timber. It's going to run around until it actually gets delivery of logs, because that's what it does like an idiot. But at the moment there's actually some timber waiting for it and being produced. Yeah, that thinks it has got it, but it's not. You've not got that. You're not. But yeah, that'll go in there and just keep going, because that station will say, "Oh, I've never had this. No, never mind. Off you go." It's not going to, so it ignores the full load order. I don't know why it does that, to be quite honest. Okay, there goes the log train. Coal train is just sitting there waiting and slowly loading up on supplies. But yeah, this is going to help me supply it, hopefully, because I've already, in the course of this episode, I've actually burned through half of my remaining coal reserve. Also, apparently I forgot to extend the station here again. There's always something, isn't there? There we go. Okay. Apparently I need another log train. That's the thing, when you fully upgrade these forests, they actually produce a lot of logs. So let's go ahead and get that sorted. None of the coal mines currently require an extra coal train. But when I get lumber supplies, that might change. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, there we go. It's actually got supply going on there now. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm going to have to call it there, as I said. So, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I do apologise for my coughing fits and or dying or stuff like that during the show. But my throat is just messed up right now, and it's causing issues. So if I appear quiet during this episode as well, it was because of that, because as I said, my throat is a bit of a mess. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all some other time. Yeah, see you all later.